Afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. Jason here as Signature Esports, and a pleasure it is to have everybody here live and in charge. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube for the Wednesday night Winston Throwback Series here on iRacing. iRacing.com for, of course, your major improvements that they've done over the last week or so after the Daytona Speed Weeks and the Daytona 500. iRacing is just becoming awesome. New cameras for me today and some new graphics, a whole bunch of new stuff. I'm excited to see it. They're going to start pacing here in just a second. Kevin Savoy's going to be your pole sitter, the 99 ready to rock and roll. Has Sam King in the number 41 to his outside on the start of this race. There's Josh Brock. He was fastest there for a little bit, but now it's going to end up third in line. Joseph Grojalva in the number 24. I see Daddy Joe out there from El Paso, ready to rock and roll on YouTube. Good to see you out there, my friend. Matt Magner, the number 77, is going to have Jesse Bunnell there to his outside. Kevin Hunsicker with Michael Strickland, the striker man himself, in the number 8 spot. Brian Farrington will have Donnell Williams to his outside. Richard Holland, my Tabasco friend, is going to be there in the 11th spot with Skylar Sheridan to his outside. Let's take a look at the rest of the grid. William Kern, Bob Gray. Good to see Bob out there. He's going to be 14th in row number 7 to the outside. Bob Garofalo and Brandon Porter will make up row number 8. John Hammond in the number 10 will have Justin Malarkey in the number 31. He's going to be there in that 9th row. Good to see Mr. Malarkey out there. Parker Weekly, the number 71, is going to have Coulter Jr. there to the 10th row. I see fans of Coulter Jr. already out there as well. Good to see you. Cameron Durow in the number 6 will have Mark Whitley in the number 12 spot. Charles Garrett and Amar out there having a ton of fun. I think Amar's still running the numbers for everybody, so very cool. Good to see him out there. Anybody else? Andrew Tenold, Ryan Rayburn will make up the last row. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. These drivers are ready to go, and I'm pretty excited. Ready to show you the new cameras, ready to show you the capabilities of things that we're going to be doing over here. Thank you to everybody out there on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. A free way to support is to, of course, and always, make sure that you get out there and hit that follow button, but also like and comment as much as you want out there. I appreciate all the reactions, kind of everything is just the way it goes. Much love and appreciation from everybody as we'll back the camera up here. I like it. I like it. Speaking of which, if you haven't done so, we're going to follow 33 out there. Yes, there's Charles Garrett. Amar out there. Amar is one of those guys that gets to have all the fun stuff. There it is. There's the give me a like on Twitch kind of stuff. I appreciate you doing it. And man, oh man. All right, let's take you over to what we're doing here. Let's get rid of our good friend. Let's Go Hammond says, Dave, are you one of the folks out there that he said he was going to have come out there and have some fun? I think so. I think you're going to have some fun. 9941. Look at these new cameras. Look at this. I spent some time on Michigan. Drivers are ready. Fred the Barney Flagman. iRacing is ready. Michigan is ready. Hopefully you're ready. We're going green flag racing for 100 laps here. We'll go over driver information and the rest of it here. Speed in. 99, 41 side by side. 41's going to pull that draft right there. There's the 99. Drops in low to the bottom of the apron. Draft is super important. 2-mile length in track. This 2-mile length track is going to be a ton of fun. There's some things that we're going to be seeing here pretty soon. One of those things is we're going to see exactly where folks are going to. You work with him. Good hope. I hope he wins too, just so that way. I know he sent me a message earlier. He said big old thank you to what I do over here, but more importantly, he sent me a message saying, hey, I've got a whole ton of folks that are going to be doing it. Going to be out there watching. So I'm supposed to say hello to everybody for him, and we're going to do that. 99-41, Bunnell's going to be in 3rd, Grojalva in 4th, Brock in 5th. Brock falls back 2 spots. Bunnell ready to rock and roll the number 17 machine as the Western Auto Monte Carlo look. 24 going around. Holy cow, Hunsicker's going to be there. First caution, and the big, ginormous wreck back there. Holy cow. They wanted to get in real quick and get things rolling. We'll take a look and see what happened. I wondered if, here, let's just play. Look like, oh. It looked like the 28 got into the 24 there. Oh, and then the 35. No fast repairs tonight. Oh, dang it. Dang it, dang it. Hopefully they're going to be able to get that fixed. We'll do that one more time. Let's go back here. I want to go far chase on this one because I want to see what happened. It happened pretty quick. There's a 28 to the outside. Oh, he gets in and collects the 24. 24 didn't get as much damage as you would say. Oh, but man, my Tabasco friend did. Holy gravy. 24 able to take some of that damage. Let's see what happened to Rich Holland here. He doesn't have any smoke coming out of the car, so that's at least fortunate, but a lot of damage to it. Damage models fixed and repaired. Kevin Hunsicker out to the back left quarter panel of Grojalva there on the outside. He did have the lane, but he kind of came down into the 24 there. Man, oh man. Go back to live conditions here. 24 is going to get some repairs. Coulter says hello. What's up, Miss Coulter? How are you doing? All right. 35. He's going to sit on long pit stops here, so they're going to be able to take care of these cars. Race information, 2 miles in length. Think of the MCI Graphics and Mark Paintworks. Team Monte Carlo Butt Kicker. Make sure you use promo code Throwback at checkout for 25% off thebuttkicker.com. Feel what you've been missing. 2 miles in length, 95 degrees on the track temperature. It does look like 76 degrees on the air temperature. Humidity is super high, so we're going to see a ton of tire wear here, and they're going to be super sticky early on, and that wear means that we're going to see a whole lot of sliding around later on the laps. Overcast skies, that will be a factor. 6 mile an hour wind will be a factor as well in the backstretch where the grandstands are not. That is kind of the way it goes. There is a bounty out right now, and it looks like Kevin, Jesse, and Ryan Johnson are all about the let's see, reward for the driver who can steal the win away from one of these 3 drivers in a clean and safe manner. These 3 drivers are not eligible for the bounty. No wrecks allowed, no bumping allowed. That made the best driver win, and that is so Kevin, Jesse, and Ryan are on the bounty right now, the bounty list. Let's see, fuel strategy between 19 to 22 laps, 4 sets of tires, no fast repairs. Track state is at 100%. The weather is exactly what it was in 1997, and according to historical records here for the series, and they are pretty meticulous. He did send that to me. I do want you guys to do a little send a little prayer out there for me. Kevin, actually, hold on. Kevin has 6 wins. Jesse Bunnell has 5 wins. Ryan Johnson has 3 wins. So Jesse trying to incorporate those wins in there. But Savoy is out front right now. We'll see what happens there. Will Kern out there, who's driving the number 43. Let me select him real quick. Give him a little spotlight here. Prayers to he and his family. His business had an incident. Was it today or yesterday? I'm looking real quick. Hold on, I want to get you the right information. Let's see. It had a fire yesterday in his commercial building. It damaged 6 businesses in his commercial space. Near his, and some apartments. Somebody cooked something that destroyed his building that his business runs in. So, little prayers out there for the 43. We want to make sure that we know that it's tough for small businesses to run even during these times of day. But when an accident like that happens, you never know exactly what can become of it. So hopefully we get to see him rebound, and we'll be able to get rocking and rolling, and he'll be able to do some great things. So much love to the 43 and his not only on the race but his team here, and Team Kern with his family. 99 ready to rock and roll. We're gonna go back to Green Flag Racing. Doing phenomenal. That is what it is. 99 gets a good jump. He's ready to go. And we are back to racing here, folks. We'll take the turn 3 camera here, or the TV3 camera here. 99, 41, 17, 77, the 43 of Kern's going to have Stryker to his outside. Turn 2 was a doozy last time on lap 2. Let's see if everybody can make themselves kind of work in it. Holland's going to be a lap down, but he did get a lot of that damage fixed. Grojalva's going to be back here as well. He is going to be just a little bit off pace, but he's going to be there with the 18. Hunsicker on pit road, still getting his car repaired. And Holland, I take that back. Holland is 2 laps down. He's going to be working, so he's hoping that somebody has a caution here very soon, so that way he can get a couple of those laps back. But he did get his damage repaired, it does look like. Hunsicker 4 laps down. Thank you to Mar out there for having a good old-fashioned day. 99 under fire from Sam King. Sam King pulling the air off the back bumper. Sam 32.96 on the I rating. Jesse Bunnell is trying to hold on as well. So the top 3 combined I rating over 10,000. That is absolutely insane. Matt Magner, though, he's in the mix. There's the number 77 driving the Jasper. Looks like he's up on the Team Ford area. 43 back to the inside of the 8. Double file in that right there. I tell you what, this track does run a whole huge heck of a high line, especially on older tires. I talked about the fuel, 50% fuel in these cars. That means these cars are super light, and they like to step out on you. But at the end of the day, you see the 8 and the 43 right now. The 43 not making any ground on them just at these particular moments. So we will see kind of where it plays off when it comes to tire strategy. 4 sets of tires means they're going to have to, 4 extra sets of tires means they're going to have to pretty much save just in case there's a late caution. Matt Magner runs the fastest lap of the race, 39.56. Rip it, Holland, says Brian. Brian says hello out there. Good to see you. Good to see everybody out there on YouTube. All the fans. Thank you to everybody out there on Facebook and Twitch. Make sure you get out there and you give us a follow on all those platforms. I hope you have a phenomenal day. King, Savoy, I wanted to follow along with those guys. Let's go back and check with our good friend Richard Holland. He is 3 wide right now. It does look like he is trying not to have any issues. Let's go to his driver cam. We'll really see what the Tabasco King is doing. Full send for him. 4 wide almost. Man. Oh, Holland trying to clear, is going to be able to do so. There's Garrett right behind him. Holland trying to get some of that time back. There's Grojalva. Grojalva has a little bit of that, a few of those issues there. Maybe some of that damage might be working, but doesn't look to be that way. 35. Going around with 33. There's the driver. Let's go inside the cockpit view of what he's got going on. Does it make you nervous? It makes us all nervous. These cars float. They really do. Holland is 2 laps down, but right now he's passing the 21, who's in 18th. It's Skylar Sheridan. And he's got John Holland to the outside. I don't know that he went ahead and took that extra set of tires. But I have no doubt he's going to be able to make that work. There's the hashtag spicy. I see it. Hunter George out there. My boy Rick got it. Hashtag spicy. I love it. Full send, right? Hashtag spicy with the Tabasco. He's into the corner. Turn 3. Under fire from the 21 behind. He's a couple of laps down right now due to that first caution collecting him. Not much he could do to avoid it. But our Tabasco brand pepper driving the Pontiac on the hood of that. Even though these are all Chevys, they're doing it. Sam King out front. Bunnell way back there as well. Sam King, new name in the books here for us. There's Bunnell in second. Used to seeing his name at the top of the board. Matt Magner in the 77. We've seen him run several times. Kevin backs it off, runs the draft, 12 of 100. Something he's going to have to figure out here. That is a ton of fun. Sam King rolling. And we'll go back to, actually, we're going to check on our second driver here. Here is Joe Grojalva, the number 24. He runs 2 cameras. He's got one that is his view right there, and the other one is his VR headset. These guys are insane. He's running 18th right now, off 14 from the start of the race, but there's a lot of racing still left to go. He got some of that damage repaired, so he's going to be able to make that kind of stick. 24 has the 31 right there next to him. A lot of braking in when it comes to where these drivers are, so you just got to pay attention to what they're doing. 24 and 18th. And we're going to go back up front, kind of check out what these drivers are doing. Here's what it looks like from first to second. You see that huge gap, about 8 car lengths. And right now, the 77 of Magner back in the mix is that's what the top three, the second, third, and fourth, you can throw a blanket over them. That is some super fast running. Donnell Williams is looking to have a good old-fashioned Miller Lite time. There is Miller time. The number 2 driving the Ford on his car right there. Right behind him, Striker, Mr. Michael Strickland, having a good old day. There's Coulter. Coulter's up 13 spots. Look at that run. Holy goodness gravy. Check it out, Fade. Brian, thank you for the like out there. Hunter, I appreciate you. Hashtag spicy for everybody. I put it in the chats for me. Hashtag spicy for the 35. We want to see it. Kind of enjoy it. Man, oh man. Good run, 3:43. New cameras. That is right. Here it is. One of my favorite cameras right now. We're going to go to Brandon Porter. We know this camera. This camera's been good. This one's been good to us. All right. And, Brian Farrington. Get it, buddy. The number 20. Yeah. Wait a minute. New camera. Hold on. What it looks like from Andrew Tittle's spotter box right there in the front of the car. Oh, Michigan. Over that higher lane. Coulter Jr. right here. What's going on right behind him, the 43 of Kern in 8th. Full send, right? That's what I'm saying. New cameras. I like them. I built them. They're awesome. Sam King. Back under fire. Kevin Savoy. Was able to get himself back around Matt Magner and Jesse Bunnell. Those two drivers still super fast. They're all very close. They've all caught right back up to Sam King. Sam King in the 41 driving the Kodiak Monte Carlo. Behind the Citgo Ford. Technically they're all Chevys. They're all in the ARCA Menards, but you know what? They're running quote-unquote manufacturers here. I kind of wish they would take the ARCA series and put the old Tauruses back in there. Put those old series back in there. 99 runs a little bit higher here. 41 drops in low. And they're all, I tell you what, everybody from first to sixth, all within a second of the field. There's the 8, Roland Strickland trying to be there. Coulter Jr. picking up the pace as well. So everybody kind of getting in line. Green flag pit stop's about to begin here very shortly. And you almost want to stretch it as long as you can. I would. That's kind of where I'm looking at. John Hammond back in the back here. Good to see the number 10 roll through it. There is the 18 in front of him. Bob Gray, Mr. Bob. MBNA Interstate Batteries 18. Having a good day. Good drive off for him. Thank you for all the likes out there. Free way to subscribe. Our free way to support is to hit that subscribe button on YouTube, hit that follow button on Facebook and Twitch, and then react and comment and do all that fantastic stuff. Kevin makes the pass on the 41. Missed that one. It just happened. He went into the corner. 41's going to be back under fire. Onto the backstretch. There they run. 41 to the inside. Looks like Bunnell's going to utilize the outside. 99-17, 41. King trying to go for that money. He wants to win this race. He wants to knock the guys off the podium and say, hey, I don't want you to look at me this way, but I want to win this race. 41-99 into the front stretch, cross the stripe. 41's going to drop down. 17's going to be pulled along. Talk about draft dependency. These cars are Michigan is just one of those tracks where you have to depend on the airflow of the car in front of you. If not, then this is what you get. Here's the blimp cam. High atop of the Michigan Speedway, iRacing.com, platform for all sim racing. One of my favorite things to say every single week. And this is that Goodyear blimp. 17, 41, 17, able to stay out of the 41 there. Breaks into the corner, gets himself second lane. You see how 5 lanes here. You have all the way down to the yellow stripe. It's almost marked. You can almost see it with the with those black stripes on the racetrack. 5 lanes, and Bunnell and King battling for the lead here into turn 1. Does it feel like 5 lanes? No, it's a wide track, but I tell you what, it doesn't feel like it. But a little gyro cam action for Sam King. Here's your race leader. He's under fire right behind him by this guy. Here's Bunnell. Tell you what, the stream looks pretty darn good today. The cars look pretty phenomenal today, if I do say so myself. Signature Esports, platform for sim racing, game building, all kinds of stuff. You know, the fun stuff. We like it. Let's go back. I'm going to ride. Here's Tennell. Here's the 97. He's right behind Josh Brock in the number 1 spot. He's driving, Brock driving the Pennzoil ship. Whoa, everybody kind of getting in there. I think green flag pit stops are starting to happen. Here's Tennell. As we'll see some drivers start to take it. 22 laps, kind of the max. Now, some of these drivers are coming in early because they want to be able to have that time. Tennell, one of those drivers. Sam King, your race leader, has the 99 and the 17 side by side. They did have a caution on lap 2. Some of the drivers came out on lap 3, like Joshua Brock, so he's going to be able to. He just has a little bit of extra fuel, packed it full of fuel. Says, "Hey, I want to run a couple of laps longer, lead a lap." Brian Farrington, one of those drivers as well, did number 20. So those drivers are good. Justin Malarkey came in on 4, got some more fuel, wanted to pack it full, so he'll be good to go there. Rich Holland running a phenomenal. So this is a 2-mile track and speeds in excess of 194 miles, 195 miles an hour. Mr. Spicy himself got the 6 right below him. He would be a lap down. Grojalva is going to be a lap down at the moment. He came into pit road, got some fuel, got some tires. He's tracking down Tennell. Savoy is looking to come to pit road. Oh, he had to lock it down. Hopefully he wasn't speeding. Brian Farrington's going to be your race leader at least for another 2 laps. I do think so. Joshua Brock will be there as well. Justin Malarkey, who came in on 4, will be able to get himself in a mix. There is the 31. Good to see Mr. Malarkey. As long as there's no caution, we're not going to see too many issues. There's the 6 going around, getting his lap back. Get 1 lap back. It's Cameron Giroux driving the Valvoline. Was watching him drive earlier. He looked super fast. 16 coming off. That's Porter right there. So Giroux's going to be a lap down. And right now, Savoy in on pit road. Donnell Williams on pit road. Parker Weekly and Michael Coulter Jr. In on pit road. 71 looked like he missed his pit stall there a little bit, so he's going to back out. Take the Team Realtree 71 out there. Brian Farrington, your race leader. Joshua Brock coming to pit road now. Malarkey, very used to talking to this guy. He's going to be there. He's up 16 spots as the number 20 comes around. Whoa, 97 of Tennell into the wall there a little bit. Boy, like he's having some issues there. I don't know if he's trying to get his tires to do what they want, what he wants them to do. Well, he's not trying to spin the car out. There's no reason to be doing that. Maybe he's trying to clean the tires off. I don't know. Something's going on with his car. He's having a little. You see, he's having a little bit of issues. It's down to speed. He's good to go. Josh Brock on pit road. Fastest lap of the race ran by that man right there, the 43. Just ran a 39.53. That driver is on fire right now behind the 77. Keegan Ader out there says, "Let's go, Kern." Hope he's okay. He had, hopefully where's he at? Tennell is okay. It looked like he had some issues going on out there. Kern It was the fastest lap of the race. Brian Farrington and Bob Gray in on pit road at the moment. Justin Malarkey out there to lead. Brian Rayburn right behind him. Not far off. About 4 seconds the gap, but don't count anybody out. 31 looks like he's coming to pit road. A whole lot of traffic in the mix. Savoy looks to be one of the drivers to try to take over the lead, but Sam King in the number 41 came to pit road a lap earlier than the 99. And the 99 slowly but surely catching. There's Matt Magner in the 77, has the 43 of Kern right behind him in 6th. Malarkey to pit road. Does look like Rayburn's to pit road. These guys are trying to be on a different strategy so they don't have to short pit the end of the race. From 19 to 22, that leaves a 10-lap or so shootout if there's no caution to bring it out, or 5-lap shootout at the end, unless you're saving fuel. Sam King coming out. Kelly, thank you for the like. Appreciate you, buddy. I like my new overlays. Appreciate you, my friend. Much love to you. Kelly Pointer giving us like KP's the man. King rolling. 1.5 seconds. Justin Mazzara, thank you very much. I appreciate the like out there. Appreciate the react. Thank you for the reacts on YouTube. Think we can get that up to 10 before the end of the day. You are all amazing. We get a lot of views on YouTube during the Wednesday night throwback series, so I'd like to see those reacts. Get up there, just reach up there and do it. It's good for me. It's good for these drivers as well. Sam King, your race leader, 29 of 100. Vocal break for me. Coming back at you. We'll be right back. I will be right back in just a moment. Want to make sure I hydrate. It's that time. Putting it on and excited. Hopefully nobody wrecks. Race is going pretty good. I do have a Twitter page. Thank you very much. You got here early. Appreciate it. Thank you for the like up there, Carlo. I do have a Twitter page. It is twitter.com/. I'm bad at Twitter, just so you know. What is my Twitter? It's at here. I think it's at Real Sig Esports on Twitter. Pretty sure that's what it is. Something like that. Thank you to everybody out there. Much love to you. There's Holland. He's trying to catch back up. For those who are a fan of the 35, driving the Tabasco Mean Machine. He is doing a pretty darn good job. Wanted to check back in. Thank you for everybody doing what you're doing. You're all awesome. Let us see. You shared a few times. Awesome. I was getting all the social alerts taken care of. Thank you very much, Carly. KP for the like as well. Carly for the like, and you got here early. Appreciate you. Thank you for the shares. Like it. All right. Moving and grooving. They're all having a phenomenal day. Only one caution so far. Michigan, this is your track, isn't it, Carly? This is your track. Sam King, your race leader, about half a second. Kevin Savoy was about a second and a half after green flag pit stops. They came in on lap 23 and 24, and right now Kevin is starting to hunt down the 99 or hunt down the 41. Matt Magner about 5 seconds off of that pace. 5.5 seconds right now, 5.8 seconds and growing. Brian Farrington is starting to catch. Brian came in on 26. One of the drivers that is in the hunt right there as well. You own it. That's awesome. That's awesome. William Kern starting to have a good old-fashioned day as well. There's the 43. He's had some shout-outs out there as well. He's starting to catch the field. He came in on 22. He's having a pretty darn good drive right now. Cameron Duro came in on 22. Justin Malarkey came in on 27. Stayed out just a little bit longer and trying to push the boundaries here, trying to be just one or two off pace. Charles Garrett had an issue. Let's check and see what happened to the 33 here. And it looked like he got free. Oh, man. Let's see, did he come out? He came out of the turn, came right up to the wall. Here's what happened to Charles. He came up, tapped the wall right there, tried to pull himself. When you pull yourself off the wall, it makes you free. And then he stays low off the track, able to keep himself going in the right direction, and then it resets. Let's go back to live. You are awesome, Kinginator. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Sam King, Kevin, working together here. Looks like Sam King might be in the hunt to pull that money. 20 of Farrington in the hunt as well. Coulter Jr. just made a pass on Cameron Duro. And looks like he's got a little high line running action right now. He's the 6 right there. Drops all the way down to the second lane. Fastest lane here. From the high side to the second lane. All the way up, back up into the next to that wall. And looks like Brandon Porter is going to be the next driver to look at what he's got going on there. Here's behind Cameron. More importantly, here's in front of Cameron. Let's go. That's right, let's go. They do work on Twitch. I wish they would work on Facebook. You know what I mean? There's Donnell Williams looking at what's in front of him. How close those cars get in. You see the flame shooting out of the exhaust of these cars. That's them getting out of the throttle. There's a whole lot of everything going on right here. Holy goodness gravy. That's the 2 of Donnell Williams trying to work his way back to the front as the 16 of the 6 right there. Side by side, Porter and the 16. Those look like some drivers already coming to pit road. William Kern, one of those drivers. 42 of 100. Only one caution, and Kevin Savoy a little bit off pace right now, dropping back. I wonder if he's trying to save a lap or two here. Would make sense, since this is a long fuel strategy race, that they would try to save some fuel. And that is what it's doing. Carly sending me 100 stars, 108-week streak. Thank you very much. You and 108th streak. That is insane. You know, I did my monthly goal for stars, and the other day somebody did that on one shot. It's insane, which I appreciate. That was James Mandarin that did that. Brian Farrington gains a second here. Matt Magner still about 6 seconds off the pace. Sam King still your race leader. Still rolling. Man, oh man. Good run. First driver off the lead lap is going to be the 24. He is in 18th. He's a lap down. Bunnell a lap down as well. I think Bunnell, when he came to pit road, he got some damage repaired. He did something because he was on pit road for 30 seconds. William Kern is Kern out of the race? No, he's not out of the race, is he? What happened to Will? Keeganator, what happened? Now you're hello, Carly. Good to see you over on YouTube. Keeganator, give me an update, buddy. What happened? Couple of second lead over the field. His last lap, 41.45. Farrington, 41.27. He's the fastest next to Bob Gray on the racetrack. Bob is really consistent. He may not be the fastest in the first few laps, but you give him a long green flag run, and Bob really pushes that car to its limits, and he does a pretty darn good job at it. Let's go inside the cockpit and hear what he's doing. Bob Gray right behind Justin Malarkey to 31. There's Donnell Williams. Bob just kind of taking it easy. Carly is rooting for the number 17 of Mr. Bunnell, who's in 17th now. It doesn't show. It says he's out. It says he's out of the race. William Kern, of course, I talked about him earlier. He was one of the. He had his business was caught on fire. His business and some local buildings next to him was caught on fire, so he might be taking it out. Yeah, it shows him 21st, but that is only because he's out of the race. You see how it says out next to his name? Charles Garrett out of the race as well. Savoy is the race leader. Savoy's going to come to pit road. Farrington going to lead here. He stayed out until 26 last time by, so I think he might be trying to stretch it as far as he can here. Maybe give himself just a little tick of fuel a little bit later. Justin Malarkey and Bob Gray all came in 27, 26. Bob Gray right behind Malarkey. And these top three drivers doing what they do best. Brian Rayburn picks up fifth and now fourth here. You see some drivers having some smoke issues going on with their cars. 45 is when Sam King came to pit road. And no matter how you look at it, they'll pit here. They'll pit somewhere around 60 to 69. And then they'll have to come back to pit road somewhere around 90 to 94. And that is where it is. Words are hard. Yes, they are. I agree. Bob Gray to pit road. Brian Farrington, Justin Malarkey. Justin Malarkey, one of the guys I think that could stretch it to 50 here. He won't be able to do any more than that, I don't think. 16 of Porter trying to go around to get us a lap back. So it was the 6th of Duro. Duro goes all the way down to the bottom. Duro will be a lap down now. Joshua Brock still a lap down. He's trying to get himself back in the mix. Now, Brian Farrington to pit road. He was your race leader. Justin Malarkey now is going to stay out. He's going to be your race leader. And a few drivers went around to 31. Right now, to Rayburn, 15 seconds. Brian Farrington on pit road. We'll start seeing that drop. Brian Farrington will come across the start-finish line here. He'll take over second. Sam King came in on 45. He's starting to hunt down Malarkey. He's 23.5 seconds. Savoy, 7 seconds the difference, and that is that is a big difference. But as they get up to speed, we'll see what King does here. Carly giving another sub out there. She just subbed for her third month in a row. Thank you very much. That is on Twitch. Thank you very much. Thank you for being a continuous subscriber. Let's go on Twitch. Thank you very much. Third month in a row. Carly, you've bounced around. Give me the opinion. I want to see your opinion. Which streaming service looks better? Because I'm going to do a poll. I'm going to do a poll on which streaming service looks better. Folks, gotta take this. Hold on real quick. Be right back. Alrighty, caution comes out here at 52. Does look like Bob Gray involved. Appreciate everybody out there. When your mom calls, you answer the phone, right? All right, here's what happened. 52. There's Bob Gray, the 18. Let's kind of back this. I don't know if I want to back it up. Let's far chase this here real quick. Here's what happened. Was 3 wide right here, almost 3 wide right there. I think the 16 kind of backed up the corner. And the 16 was right there. 16 comes up in front of Bob Gray, and Bob unable to avoid that. So the 6 and Bob go around right there. I think some of the drivers might have missed him. Maybe. All right, good avoidance on the rest of the field. Man, oh man. Or Bob. I like it when Bob does it. Carly says, I think Twitch is the best. I think Twitch, if you have your settings correct on some of that, you'll be able to see on Facebook. I had to go into my phone and actually set Facebook to run at 1080, but it is kind of what it is. Sam King coming to pit road. I do believe everybody is going to come in. Justin Malarkey would be your race leader now, so that's the way it is. Let me finish my conversation. I will be right back with you as soon as this thing goes back to green. We'll go over what's happening in the field. I call her my Madre Gato, aka my Mama Kitties. That was my mom. She needed to talk to me. I have nieces that have special needs. They of course have been with the doctor here recently. Some health concerns going on with that, so we're trying to take care of them. Holland's going to get a lap back. He'll get that free pass. Grojalva was your lucky dog, and he's going to be there at the tail end of the field. Bob Gray's looking okay. He's got some right side damage. More concerned about the engine of that truck, or that car. Jesse Bunnell coming off pit road. Malarkey is your race leader. Nate out there on YouTube says, go Malarkey. There he is. He's your race leader. He came in on 52. Right when the caution happened, or on 50, right before the caution happened. So he's still got a set of tires here. He can still be very competitive and be very effective. Caution happened on 52. We're completing lap 55. Single file restarts, just as they did before, and they're ready to go. Man, oh goodness gravy! Thank you to everybody out there for all the likes. Platform looks to be amazing. Green flag. Yeah, get it. The Lowe's Cobalt 31 of Malarkey. Second place, Sam King. Got a full send moment there. Brian Farrington, like he was standing still. 21 up in the wall there. Skylar Sheridan. Get some right side damage. Really going to throw. The right side can be managed here. It's already flattened out. I think they will be all right. So he just has to get back up to speed. Hopefully he's going to be off of number 40 ground Cooper's machine here, making his line work very nicely. Man, oh man, Malarkey out front, 41 of King. He went and got some fuel, topped it back off. Wants to run a little bit longer than the rest of the field. After 55, I do believe Malarkey might be able to come in on 75 or 77. If that's the case, then one more pit stop will be all that he needs. So if he comes in with this completes his 22 laps, 31 way down low. Sam King trying to apply some pressure here. Malarkey running, having a good old-fashioned slugfest with the 41. 20's going to be right there. Brian Farrington not far off. Savoy right there in the 99 Superguard Sitco trying to roll as well. Thank you to everybody out there. Make sure that you are having a good old day. Everybody was having a good day. I didn't give the helicopter award. We're going to do that. That's a real thing. Not to Bob Gray. Whatever the first caution was. When everybody kind of got into each other. Farrington to the inside, 31, getting past. And it was 3 wide now, 31 up high, 3 wide on the front stretch. 31's going to have a big run here. Highlights a little bit better. Look at that. Malarkey leads that lap. Not much you can do here. The drop in, it's going to have to be a patient drop in. 31 looks a little bit free right there. Farrington closes the distance, but the 31 has the more natural line. Look at this skill by all these drivers. Great run. Savoy is kind of letting them do their thing. Good run on the outside for Justin Malarkey. He's able to carry 20. Drops into the quarter. Farrington looks like he was almost sideways to the bottom of the racetrack. Drops in. Michigan very hard to pass, but when you make the pass, you almost have to pull a slide job to do it. And Malarkey now under pressure from the 20. King probably just save some stuff here. He and Kevin, long run machines for both of those drivers, but Malarkey, he's been good at having the right strategy. Brian Farrington trying to run to the inside, trying to clear here. 31's going to be higher on the outside. 20's not clear, side by side, trying to pull the air off the car. 20's going to have to try to run that car straight to the bottom. Be able to make this work. Malarkey second in line. 20 going to have to cross over here and come back up the racetrack. If he doesn't, here he goes. That is the pass. That's the way to pass on this racetrack. If you're going to be able to do it, a reminder that the 31's still going to have to run. 20's going to have to roll into the corner the right way. 31 rolling down to the bottom of the lane here. Able to drop into the corner. 31's going to pull the same move the 20 did. The 20's going to have to run on the outside. It's the same concept they had before. 20 crosses over. 31 up high. Farrington running. These side-by-side moves for these drivers. The driver, Farrington, able to clear Monte here. Right up front. Nose cam for the 20 and the 31. Watch the drop in the corner here. Everyone's already clear. 20's already going to have that run. Watch the speed in the corner for both of these drivers. The 20's going to run up the back bumper of the 31. Looks like underneath these cars here. Even playing field. 31 back to the outside. The 20 still trying to cross over the 31. Malarkey still leads here, 62 of 100. Grojalva back on the lead lap. He's in 17th. Let's go to the driver cams. Let's see how they're doing. The run, the look. He is trying to manage this car right now. He's up high, right next to the wall. Get yourself too close to the wall and let yourself out of the throttle and kind of punch the throttle. You're going to end up hurting your tires. Not only hurting your tires, but hurting that car. He's got a little right side damage still, but it looks to be okay. Doesn't look like he is hurting too hard here. Midline for him, Bob Gray back out in the field. There's Mr. Gray, 11.5 seconds off the pace. Let's go. We're going to check on Mr. Holland. Our 35 machine got himself, he's still a lap down, was able to finally get a lap back here. Kevin Hunsicker get his car fixed. Looks like he is back in the racetrack. He's 11 laps down, so he got that fixed. That's good news for him because he was a little off pace before Cameron Rowe. 11 laps down as well. Brandon Porter on pit road. Here is our 35. Look at the focus. Tabasco, it's spicy. Hashtag spicy in the chat for me if you don't mind. I'd like to see it. There's the 35 having a good day. Well, he's having a better day. It started off pretty hard. Malarkey, Farrington, Sam King, Kevin Savoy, King and Savoy here. Now battling side by side. Looks like the 41's going to carry the lane with the 99. Kevin making that work outside. There's a hashtag spicy from Hunter George. Thank you, Hunter. Appreciate you, spicy. .66 of 100. These two now have a blanket over them. These two now have a blanket over them. Joshua Brock trying to get back to third where he started. There's the number 1 car. He is in 5th at the moment. Coulter Jr., there's the number 3. See Mike out there. Dude, I like his paint scheme. Oh, taps the wall, though. Don't tap the wall. Hold on to it. Woo! Right side. You see the wrinkles on the right side there. Not too bad. Probably enough to do a little damage, but not that much. 31 trying to utilize that. I'm telling you, the high line down to the second lane is going to be the best lane for the time being. Malarkey back under fire from the 20. Tries to drive back to the inside, trying to take over the lead here. 1.7 seconds to Savoy here. And now Kevin will let Sam King do his thing. Sam King back here. 20 trying to clear the 31. Oh, caution's going to come out, so the 20 of Farrington will be your race leader. And Grojalva having an issue. Let's take a look. We might have to back it up. Let's back it up. Maybe a little right side was doing too much for him. I'm not quite sure. Something happened there. Did his engine go? Oh, no. Let's check the far chase. Did he run out of fuel? Did he run out of fuel? Oh, no. He's trying to coast. Looked like he was trying to coast there. Coulter, getting some love out there. Thank you. Oh, man. He came to pit road on 66, but I think he only took a splash. I don't know that he did anything else. Oh, I think he ran out of fuel. Man. Brian, yes, it's streaming on Facebook, brother. Appreciate you. I can get the link for you. Give me 2 shakes. I will share that over to the stream. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. We're live on. I have all 3 platforms live streaming for every series, every league, and then I game on Twitch. I have my personal gaming streams on Twitch. So if you want to see me get out there, not necessarily race, but I stream, like I do Warzone, I do all kinds of other stuff. So it's always a ton of fun. Thank you, everybody, for doing what you do and being awesome, being who you are. Super killer. Oh, fantastic. Farrington came to pit road, 69 of 100. Everybody came to pit road on 68. They're still going to have to pit at least one more time. There's not enough fuel in these cars to do that. 50% fuel is a big deal. Barrington, Malarkey, Savoy, King, Brock, Magner, Williams, Strickland, Bunnell, Weekly. That'll be your top 10. Yes. There's cautions. 21 of Skylar Sheridan looking for a free pass here. That'll put him back on the lead lap. Grojalva out of the race. Hunsicker would be looking for a free pass as well. Who was the lucky dog there? Bob Gray was your lucky dog. He's the pit road. And he's going to go ahead and he was getting some damage fixed. He says, I need my car fixed, man. He said he lost car. Oh, man. I wondered, because it was sputtering. I wonder if because it didn't show that his engine blew. I just wondered if he didn't take fuel, because his pit stop, he was in his pit stall for a few seconds in that last lap. So, when the last time he came to pit road, so I was unsure, but he's there. And no bueno. Farrington, your race leader. Malarkey, Savoy, King, Brock. Drivers took 4 tires this time by, so a splash and go is in the works. Some of the drivers who've come to pit road are not going to have those extra set of tires for the end of this race. I think Savoy and Sam King, if there's a caution with 5 laps to go, they're going to be able to take tires and kind of run away with it. Folks, if you haven't done so, speaking of Facebook, make sure you get over to facebook.com/me, Signature Esports, and give me a like and follow and all that stuff. I appreciate you so much. You're amazing. Farrington, Malarkey, Savoy, King, Brock, Magner, Williams, Strickland, Bunnell, Weekly. And we'll see it right here. There's Fred the Barney Flagman one more time. We're going to go back to Green Flag Racing with 30 laps to go here. And I'm excited. Single file restarts. Down low. There they go. Green! We'll see just how much these drivers are going to be able to kind of compete here. 41 and the 99 here. Kind of making it work. Skylar Sheridan getting around Bob Gray. Bob did get his car fixed a little bit more, though. Bob Gray on the lead lap. See what he's able to do. 28 of Kevin Hunsicker right there. That he had some issues. He's driving a Kevin Harden paint scheme. But like I said, he had some issues. That's not hard. I might be folks. I'm sorry. The Featherbird. What if he's coming to pit road again? He needs to get some. Oh, caution! Coulter Jr. off track. I'm sorry, I was following what the 28 was doing there. Man, Coulter Jr., John Hammond involved. Let's take a look here. Oh, no. Oh, I think they net coded. Oh, no. Oh, no. Here's what it looks like for netcode. Netcode, folks, is when two dots meet and the collision boxes say they touch, but they really don't. See that right there? You see, you can't disrupt the air that much on the back right without actually touching the car. John Hammond getting a little netcode from the number 3 car right there. Here's what it is. Boom. And netcode. He goes around. Oh. Now he touches him. Oh, man. No. Oh, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. 28 did come to pit road. He will have a black flag. I don't know if he's going to have a black flag for that or not. We'll see. Farrington, your race leader. Sam King got himself to second. Justin Malarkey to third. Kevin Savoy in fourth. Joshua Brock in fifth. Matt Magner in sixth. Jesse Bunnell in seventh. Bunnell, I think this might be saving. Stryker in eighth. Donnell in ninth. Parker Weekly having a heck of a day. Biggest movers of the race. Justin Malarkey at 15. Brian Rayburn at 15 as well. Brian Rayburn started 26th. Coulter Jr., he looks to be all right. John Hammond, he looks to be all right. What does this do? This tells everybody that thinks they might not need fuel. I'd come and get fuel. 74 laps. They're going to go back to green flag on 76. That'll give them 24 laps to go. I'm getting fuel, man. Even if it's just pushing it a little bit, I'd come and get fuel. Came to pit road on 68. I'd be topping these cars off. Brian Farrington, your race leader. Your lucky dog. Rich Holland. He's back on the lead, folks. He's on the lead lap. Get it. This is a victory in my race. We're taking this lap with him. He deserves it. Catch back into the field and go to pit road. Get yourself some fuel. Time. Right. You got this. Spicy. A little hashtag spicy. How about How about you hashtag your driver? The hashtag and the number, folks. But you do that for me. Hashtag your drivers out there for me. I want to see what you're driving, who you're rooting for, and what you're doing. Ryan Farrington, your race leader. Sam King, Bob Gray on pit road, getting some more of that damage taken care of. He should still be on the lead lap, so he will be able to come back. There he is. There he goes. Good to go. 16 to Brandon Porter coming off of pit road as well. These drivers getting some damage repaired. Bob needed that. Taken care of. Farrington, number 3 Coulter out there for the productions. Number 3 getting some love. Coulter Jr. Head sneeze. He doesn't look too bad. Neither does John, though. They're number 10 right behind him. That was highly unintentional. But it doesn't look like John has very much damage at all anyway. I think most of their damage is going to be to their tires. Oh, man. Let's see. Facebook just got a whole bunch of stuff. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you out on Facebook, on Twitch, on YouTube, and fun stuff. Give us a like, give us a follow. Watch the gaming stuff. Oh, tomorrow I'm going to open some wrestling cards. How cool is that? That'll be through Maximus Sports Cards. So we'll be live on YouTube and Twitch and the Maximus Sports Cards Facebook page as well. Yeah, we're going to open some wrestling cards. cool is that? It was fun the last time I did it, so I'm going to do it again. Pace car dives in. We're going to be 25 laps to go. Brought to you by MCI Graphics. Find them on Trading Paints if you want a good scheme for your paint for your car. I recommend them. Amar Paintworks as well. Very much solid dude. He's the guy out there that if you need a race controller, I highly recommend Amar. He's super awesome. 25 laps to go here. Barrington out front. King trying to catch him. Coulter Jr. making passes back there. Looks like he was I'm not done yet. Just because we got into something back there doesn't mean I'm done racing. Bob Garofalo, the number 40, the driver that I'm rooting for today, because nobody's driving the 15. So we're gonna root for the Clears machine. The 11 giving some fun. Parker Weekly, the 71, having a phenomenal day, and Donnell Williams. Donnell, number 2, he's having a pretty good day himself. He's back where he started. Brian Farrington of 8 spots being caught. Right now the 31 and the 99 trying to finish inside the top 3. This is where it's going to be. Brian Farrington might have this one. If Brian wins this race, does he win the he or Sam King? Do they win the money? That's what I want to know. Because Kevin Savoy's right there. Bunnell is in 6th where he started. 24 laps now, 23 laps to go. That's a huge run right there. He's got in Michigan. I don't know if Michigan's Jesse's. If Jesse has 5 wins, Kevin has 6 wins in the series. And what did we say earlier for Mr. Ryan Johnson. Ryan's not in the race today. Sam King. Farrington inside outside. Now Farrington trying to utilize those lessons that they did before. Justin Malarkey about a second and a half off the pace. He and Kevin need to save. Saving fuel right now is probably way more important than trying to battle for a lead, because these drivers, Sam King to Donnell Williams, came in on 68. Coulter Jr. came in on 73. They went back green flag racing on 76. So that is as close to, oh my goodness, am I going to make enough fuel as you can get. No caution comes out. They might run out of fuel if they have the pit coming down the pit road. You know what I mean? Sam King, Farrington, they're having a good day. Justin Malarkey and Kevin, they had dropped all the way back to about 2 seconds. Now they've gained a little bit more speed as some of the other drivers behind try to make it work. It's right or wrong with Kevin. That's the tires right there. It's just, and you can hear it scrubbing. That's a lot of speed, a lot of time. 31 of Malarkey trying to stretch his outstretched gloves. Here's Justin Malarkey. So let's see if he's got his thing right here. Sparrow Street, Pennsylvania. I forgot where he was from. Seen Justin since the days of Signature Esports stuff. Stryker up the spot. He's chasing some cars here. He's got Joshua Brockton on this, but now in 5th. This is the battle for 7th and 1. Almost taking the air off of him, but the 8th is able to sneak his way by. Joshua Brock back to 7th. Watch Stryker here. Driving the old Dale Jr. Budweiser machine. Stryker having a decent day Got to hold on. 19 laps to go. Brock went to pit lane. Coulter Jr. went to pit lane. I think these drivers are going to take the last little pit stop here and make that work. Going to be out front early. Parker Weekly to pit road as well. There's the 71. There's that Team Realtree. I like these camera angles for that reason because it makes these cars look a little bit more realistic. 41 and the 20 working together. And now with 18 laps to go with a green-white checkered attempt, no doubt that you would want to make that your own. Right now, Joshua Brock and Parker Weekly. There's Coulter Jr. They're going to leave pit road. They want to. I think some drivers took some tires. There is Parker Weekly. He did not take tires. Maybe some right sides. Filled it up with fuel, though. Donnell Williams coming to pit road. Skylar Sheridan as well. Brian Farrington. Quarter second to the good so far. Justin Malarkey, 1.6 seconds back. Savoy, 2 seconds back from Farrington. And Bunnell in the 17 coming into the view right there. Jesse has had a day. I think he has just been patient. Guess who's up to 9th? Mr. Holland's up to 9th. There he is. Let's see what kind of day he is looking at here. He still needs to come to pit road. He came in on 73. It kind of makes me wonder if he's going to try to stretch it as long as he can. Sorry, he came in on 68. So he is one of those drivers that is going to have to come to pit road and do so. So when is he going to start thinking about that? When is he going to start pushing the envelope? He is inside the top 10 at the moment. What does he do? Bob Gray to pit road. Joe had an issue. Come on, boy, get. That's what he is. Steve, what's up? Steve, good to see you out there. Much love, my friend. Good to see you. Steve Tucker, part of the Wheels America Cup Series, which is going to be tomorrow night. We're going to see it again. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. And everything's going to work. Sam King back to second. He started second. That's exactly where he's at. Kevin Savoy was your pole sitter. He's been able to kind of stick around, do his thing. Malarkey in 4th. These drivers are going to have to come all the way to pit road and kind of just work it. Folks, we're 3 likes away from 10 on YouTube. And we're going to get likes even after the fact, but I want to make sure that you get out there and you like the streams. I'd appreciate you if you did. Justin Malarkey there in 4th, Bunnell in 5th, Matt Magner in 6th, under fire. I'm sorry, not under fire. He's got the 21. Skylar Sheridan a lap down, but Skylar came to the pit road on 83, so he's got some better tires. Green flag pit stops, 4 cautions so far in the race. And it's been a good race. Like, it's been long running, green flag, toting, cool racing. You know what I mean? Holland to pit road. Farrington still needs to come to pit road. Joshua Brock going around right now to get his lap back. Sam King in 2nd, half second off the pace. Brian has had a great pace here. And the driver that wins this race comes to pit road at the right time. I like pit strategy. I like the way these racetracks run. 99 coming around 3 and 4 to the front stretch. Sit go all over that one. And they've been able to make that stick. Do a decent job of it, folks. Gonna put it on that for a minute. No, I just changed. I changed some settings. No new PC. I changed my cameras. I went and rebuilt all my cameras. I went and changed the views and changed some settings in iRacing. And this is what I get. This is what I get when I do that. Justin Malarkey in 3rd. There's the 2nd. Oh, Malarkey coming to pit road. Looks like that is kind of where he was going to be at. Savoy comes to pit road as well. Farrington way out front. Trying to utilize all the tools that I have. Not a new PC, just trying to push the boundaries of what I have right now, and this is exactly it. Sometimes whenever you do close-ups of cars, it works out really well. Michigan's a great track for that, though, too, so just keep that in mind. 20, digging. And needs all the fuel that he can get, all the times that he can get. And yeah. Also, I stopped dampening a lot of the cameras as well. Thank you to MCI Graphics, Final on Trading Paints. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow night for Wheels America Cup Series. Richmond is going to be fun. I like Richmond as a racetrack, and I did get the chance when Richmond was on officials in the next gens. I did get the chance to run that track. I don't know what changes they made so far, but it drove really well then. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen. Bunnell in third here. 10 laps to go. More Paintworks, thebuttkicker.com. Promo code Throwback for 25% off. It helps the league out, helps these folks have a little extra money in their pocket to be able to throw at these drivers for things like what Brian Farrington's trying to do here. He is definitely trying to win that bounty that they have on the top three drivers with the most wins. Jesse Bunnell, Kevin Savoy, and Johnson's not racing today, but Johnson has 2 wins, so it's a good race. We're going to see what happens. Today's most popular driver is Rich Holland. He was able to get some go-go juice and some tires. Malarkey in 8th right now, trying to go around Joshua Brock. Malarkey has had a heck of a day. Justin Malarkey, I think, took fuel only. Joshua Brock had a set of tires in the bag when he came to pit road. But he came to pit road on 82. Chance for the drivers. Well, they're running. Farrington, King, Bunnell, Magner, Holland. Asphalt Outlaw Racing. That is, hopefully Farrington got down to speed. He was cruising into there. Holy cow. Jesse, good to see you out there. Jesse Wise, rooting on the Asphalt Outlaws Racing Series on Friday nights. Absolutely. Love Truck Series. I do a lot of Truck Series racing. It's probably because I know too much about the Truck Series. I don't know. There's the 41. He's going to come to pit road. Brian Rayburn, the 5, came to pit road on 74. And I'm wondering if Brian might push this one. 5 is 7 laps to go. Oh, I don't know. Maybe did he save? I mean, Sam King's coming off pit road right now, and hopefully he was able to hold on. Dude, Jesse, you had a good run last night. It's all right. You know, we all mess up good runs. So you couldn't. I messed up a top 5 at Daytona by pitting when I shouldn't have pitted. So keep that in mind. We see that happen all the time. Malarkey, Savoy, Kevin, now he's being aggressive. He's got a set of tires here. Malarkey's going to be all over the back bumper. Kevin trying to win this one. Joshua Brock back to 3rd. Brian Rayburn, 4.4 seconds with 6 laps to go. Where are they at this Friday? We're at Richmond tomorrow. And Rayburn's, where is? Let's see, Richmond tomorrow. Asphalt is at, Outcast Racing League on Sunday. Ryan, let's go. There it is. Thank you very much for Kentucky. Oh, dude, Kentucky's a great track for the trucks. Are you kidding me? Let's roll. Brian Rayburn, he's going to stick it out. I see him sticking it out. 6 laps to go. I don't know if he's going to have a top 5 or not. It's possible. It's possible. Everything's possible. Right now, Savoy and Malarkey. Kevin has brand new tires. He went ahead and took all that. He came to pit road on 89. So did Justin Malarkey. You know who has the fastest lap of the race, though? That guy right there. 39.43. And he's cruising right now. The 20 has 5 laps to catch Savoy, and he's about 5 seconds away from him. But 2.5 to Brian Rayburn, and Rayburn trying to save here. Hot sauce, crank it up. There it is. That's right. I wish Michigan had static cams that I could change, and that's something that I wish all the tracks had were static cams. To take the time to build static cams in the background of these things, it's really hard, and not really fond of doing that because I like to do my Sounds of iRacing for every single track, but you can't do that. So when I don't have static cams for Sounds of iRacing, you know what I do? I'd say that my broadcast booth is sponsored by it. Speaking of things to be looking at, all of my cautions today. I forgot to do this earlier, and many apologies to the guys over there. All of my cautions. Kind of messed up whenever we couldn't do Thursday. I tell you what, we're going to be back at them with again. They're going to be for the next 4 weeks. They're going to be on that. We've been doing it every race. We've been throwing that up every race at least once, making sure that we give them that exposure. I forgot about it earlier because I was trying to make sure that we did this. It's kind of awesome. There's Rich. He has rebounded. Rich has been able to rebound from 2 laps down and have a decent race here to finish. He's going to be trying to finish inside the top 10. He's battling with Michael Coulter Jr., and he's going to win that battle and go to 12. And right now, man, oh man, Savoy out front had the strategy and the patience. Malarkey in second, Bunnell in third. Brian Farrington working his way to 4th. He was 7th, 5 seconds behind Savoy. Now he's 3 and a 3/4 second. But this time by, white flag's going to wave, and Kevin had the strategy. He is Farrington. Farrington just didn't come in at the right time. He had enough speed and enough time. This could have been his race. Right now, Kevin saying nobody's going to take that away from me. That bounty's going to last another week. 2 more turns to the drivers. 31 is going to finish. It looks like he might finish second, depending on what Bunnell does here. But the 99 out of 4 had the right strategy. Full send mode and wins it here. Says, I got this. Justin Malarkey finishes in second. Jesse Bunnell in third. Farrington and Strickland. Man, oh man. Brian Farrington. Ooh, did he jump the pit road? Yeah, he had that issue. He had the speed. I think he just stayed out just a lap or two too long. Sam King going to finish in 7th. He was up front there for a little bit. Not quite. I think that was the race. Kevin had a phenomenal race. And it worked out really well. We're waiting for the drivers to finish, so iRacing will release the results to us so we can take a look at those. That is for sure your race winner, New Brunswick out of Canada. He goes and takes and wins it here. The Winston Throwback Series. Drive for a lifetime. Gonna burn it down. I got my own drone camera. Hold on. Let's get my drone camera out. There it is. Woohoo! Burn down the grass. Maybe it's going to burn it down in the grass. Little picture time. Oh, goodness gravy. Let's go and take a look and have these folks taken care of. Gatorade Victory Lane. And here's your race results. Right on the edge of your screen right there. Maybe. There it is. Kevin's going to be your race winner. Justin Malarkey finishes in second. Jesse Bunnell in third. Farrington Stryker finishes in fifth. Let's see. Brock King, Weekly, Williams, John Hammond rebounds for a top 10. Holland all the way to 11th After being 2 laps down after that first caution, Michael Coulter Jr. still able to rebound as well, finishes on the lead lap in 12th. Sheridan, Garofalo, Rayburn, Magner, Bob Gray finishes in 17th. Porter in 18th. Let's move down, take a look at the rest of the field. Hunsaker in 19th. Grojalva in 20th. DeRoe, Kern, Garrett, Whitley, and Tenold. Andrew, just something happened to Andrew. I don't know, maybe it was his wheels. Something happened with that car. He came to pit road really early and called it a day, which is a shame. Amar, thank you very much for being the smoothest, and I mean smoothest of race controllers out there for these folks. Much love to you, my friend. Let's talk to these guys. There is Kevin having just a blast of a day. Where's Kevin? I need Kevin. Kevin's not there. We're gonna talk to Malarkey though. Hold on. You know what? We'll talk to Justin. Justin had the right pace there for a little while, and maybe the set of tires needed an extra set of tires at the end. Justin Malarkey finishes in second. Congrats, Justin. First race I'm seeing you in here, and look at you go. Justin, you got me? Hold on, let me make sure that you have the rule here. Just let you. Can you hear me, Justin? What in the world is going on? How about now? Try it again. He's supposed to be able to talk to me. Let me make sure that voice and video is set. Yeah, you should be able to. I should be able to hear you. Justin, give me a second, and I will. We'll have to have Josh. We'll see if Josh can fix that real quick. Give me just a second. I'll get to Mr. Bunnell, and then we'll come back and try you again. About this time, Mr. Bunnell, you got me?
Yes, I'm sorry. I had my volume down. What's up, brother?
Oh, you're good, man. You're good. Good to see you. Congratulations on a P3. I know that a lot of drivers are trying to go out there and, kind of take these wins away from you. Kind of walk me through this race. It looked like you were saving for a long time.
Well, I really took the win away from myself, to be honest with you. First green flag pit stop, I was trying to pass 77 coming off a pit road, and I thought I could get by him there, and he moved up a little bit and got the right sides up on the racetrack, and that's a exiting penalty. So had to come in, serve a 26-second green flag pit stop. Will kill you at these races, limited cautions and whatnot. So tried to get a little greedy and bit off more than I could chew, but to come back third, I'm happy. Just can't do anything with that 99 car, man.
Dude, he was fast tonight. I wondered. I mean, now he's got 7 wins. You've got 5 wins. So now we've got to go back at it and try to put a little bit back to him a little later on. But I wondered what had happened there at for a little bit because I saw you had spent a lot of time on pit road during one of those pit cycles, and I was like, did he get a penalty or did he just get some damage repaired? Because I saw the pit stall right there. But hey, you know what? I can't complain with a P3. I'm seeing a lot of drivers from that very first caution able to rebound today. Michigan seems like that was the track for it.
Yeah, there's a lot of room to race, a lot of different lines and whatnot, and you can, do a little tire strategy and fuel and stuff in the pits to help you out a little bit. That's kind of what I was doing. Once I knew I was behind the 8 ball, I was kind of just playing the long haul there, doing the laps in my head, try to figure out, what I'd have for that last green flag run. And then we got that last caution, which caught me up and helped a lot. Let me get a couple spots there. But congrats to Kevin. Good run. Everybody in the league. Great job on the broadcast. Say hi to my wife, my mom. And I don't know where we're racing next week, but I'm going to give it hell again.
I don't even know where you're racing. Normally I look. And normally I have that ready to go. Here's the schedule. Let's take a look. We're going to look. Bristol in honor of Willie.
No, that's right. I should know that. That's the race in honor of my father. Willie Bonnell. So, yep, we're definitely going to give it hell next week. Everyone watch out.
He's going to lap the field twice. That's what he's saying. That's what I think. Jesse, congrats and much love to you, my friend, and we'll see you next week. I know you gave your shout outs. Any more for you?
No, that's it, man. Just want to thank the guys for putting on the league. They do a great job, and I really enjoy this. I know a lot of guys do, and hats off to them and y'all doing a great broadcast, man. We love it. Thank you.
As always, man. We'll see you in the next one.
Thanks. See ya.
Absolutely. I'm gonna jump down into here. This might be a little bit easier. Jesse, do you got a copy? Or Justin, you got a copy?
Yes.
Hey,
Hello?
I can hear you in this channel. I couldn't hear you in the other channel. So that's the man. I haven't talked to you in a minute. How are you doing?
I know, it's great, Jason. I'm glad you're out here broadcasting this. Hopefully that had to be a really fun race because that was probably one of the most fun ones I've ever was in.
Dude, ARCA Series, first race in here. I haven't talked to you since the old Signature Esports Series. And to watch you kind of work this track, you had a line there. You and the 20 of Farrington were battling it hard there for a while. Yeah, I think you took an extra set of tires and didn't have that at the end. Walk me through this race. It was a good one to watch. And I see Josh is going to be looking at this going, you know what? We might have another guy that's going to be really good later on.
I hope. I was struggling in the beginning. I don't know. Then the track kind of came to me once that rubber came in, and finally got some track position, which was key. Yeah, it was the strategy was really neat. It felt like a super old school race with 2 tires there at the end, 4 for some, none fuel only. It had to be fun for you to try and figure all that out.
I try to do the math as I go. You know, the 50% fuel kind of it's not that it throws me. It just kind of bounces around and you know they do a lot of really good job of giving me a lot of information on what the average time is here. But I've watched you guys save fuel over the course of like the middle part of the race. And it was instead of the 22 laps, I was seeing drivers get 24 laps, and I was like, okay, well, this might change some things towards the end of this race. Maybe not have to come in quite as early as I think, and people did anyway, and it just kind of changed the dynamic. Single file restarts. That is the one thing that's been taking me a minute to get used to because I'm trying to watch where folks are going to be when it comes to getting into the corners.
Yeah, the single file is actually I like it. It's nice just to be able to do a restart and not have too much stress on you with people all over you with these double files. That was nice to be dealing with that.
Well, Justin, it is always a pleasure. Congrats on a P2 here. They're going to go on to Bristol next week, so you're going to go from wide open spaces to close hardcore spaces. What do you got next week for the old Bristol?
Let's see, 1997 style. Will we be able to just run on the bottom too, like old school Bristol, or are we gonna have to run up against the wall?
I think with the way that these ARCA goes,
yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that you can run the bottom for quite a long time. But the bump and run, we have seen solid bump and run, so be prepared. People are ready for it.
Hopefully I'm not around for any of that.
It's always good. Bristol either goes one or two ways. It either goes really, 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 really good, or it goes, oh man, we did Bristol. But
yeah,
it's
sounds
always
like Daytona, Talladega, every other track. I feel
true story. Justin, give you shout outs out there. Congrats on a P2 finish here, first race in the season for the Winston Throwback Series, man.
Yeah, well, thank you to Josh for letting me join. I've watched a few of these races when they were at Pocono, and I was like, it's perfect how the paint schemes are all just done so great. I think there's a guy, Michael Coulter, who does them. So thanks for doing all those paint schemes because they look awesome. It really makes you feel like you're back in a day. So shout out to the league and you. It's nice to get back to hearing your voice. You're definitely a great broadcaster.
We try to do our best and try to get back in. We're trying to get back in the mix where we're 7 days a week again, and so it's already happened. It started Monday, so it's crazy. Justin, it's always a pleasure, and I look forward to seeing you guys later on next week.
Thank you. Have a great one.
As always. Let's talk to Josh because Josh is in here. It's
How's it going?
How you doing, Josh?
How's it going? I'm doing good, man. I had a good run. You know, it looked a little sketchy there, first caution. I did get clipped by the 24 coming off turn 2.
Yeah, it was.
And
It was
luckily,
it was a big.
knock on wood.
It was
Knock on wood, I got no damage from it, so I topped off the tank and rode it out, and my bounty wasn't claimed.
now
man.
Kevin got it, man. Kevin, that's why I was. Where's Kevin at? I was trying to find Kevin. His car's still on the track, so that's at least good. I was trying to figure that one out. I was like, you know what? Nobody claimed the bounty. So tell people about this bounty, because I just have your flyer, and I want you to kind of go over what the bounty is every week.
Well, the bounty is for someone to step up and outrace the guys that have been the most winningest of the league. We got the 17 of Jesse Bennell, the 99 of Kevin Savoy, and the 36 of Ryan Johnson. They've been the most winningest drivers of the league in our first season. So I figured, throw out a little cash incentive. Maybe someone can bring their B plus game and step it up to an A game. And, I gave it all I had. I mean, I qualified third and made it back up to the top 5 with late in the run. I gave it all I had. I mean, she didn't have much left in her.
I tell you what,
I think she was down the cylinder all that last lap.
Yeah,
but next week,
Brian almost had it right there. Brian Farrington, if he comes in 3 laps sooner, he wins this race. And he almost had that. But Kevin chose the right time. He and Justin, really good there at the end. It was a good race. It seemed like you guys really had it together here at Michigan.
Yeah, that was awesome. We had a bunch of new guys. We had 3 or 4 new guys with us, and it was kind of questionable because they hadn't been in any practices leading up until today, and they get out there and they lay down some good practice times. I kind of felt good about it. They all qualified good. The 41 car, I think he started outside front row, and I can't remember where the 41 started, but he's a new guy and he had a good run. The 31, he had a good run. The 28 car, unfortunately, he had some internet problems, but it was a good race. No one collected the bounty, so next week it steps up $25 to $75 to the race winner who competes.
How much was that?
It was $50 for this week. Next week it jumps to $75.
I'm racing. Who's broadcasting next week?
Hey, hop in the car. You can be an in-race broadcaster, man. Oh.
No, I don't want to do that. It's Bristol next week. Bristol is we'll leave Bristol to you guys. Josh, it's been a pleasure so far with the league, and I know that everybody's enjoying it. A lot of new folks out there. We just got another subscriber out there, so thank you very much to the folks. It's just great. But Josh, give your shout outs out there to your league. I know that you finished 6th today. You're off 3 from the start of the race, but it's still to finish on the lead lap and finish as close as you guys on the fuel strategy run. That was a lot of fun.
For how my first half of the race was going, I will take it. I'll call that a podium finish in my book. But I got to give a huge shout out to Mr. John Hammond. He is behind the scenes, the nose to the grind. He's been knocking out a lot of things behind the scenes that not many people know about. And I got to give a shout out to him. Honestly, if it wasn't for him, I don't know where we would be right now. But most importantly, I got to shout out the viewers, likes, shares, subscribers, man. Got to shout them out the most.
You guys have a new Facebook page as well, Winston Throwback Series. You can find that on Facebook by searching. I put the link in the chat as well, so folks, you can find that if you go back and rewatch this, or you check the comments afterwards. You can follow the Winston Throwback Series on Facebook and show them some support, and they can find out what's going to happen, because you've got a new series that's going to be happening very soon. Season 2 is coming up. What are your plans for that? Are you ready to announce that?
It's going to be even more epic than what it is.
It's going to be epic.
I'll say that.
It's going to be epic.
We won't drop the years and the cars until April 13th when we're at Legacy Charlotte. That's when we'll announce what our season 2 plans are.
Sweet.
So stay tuned.
It's going to be awesome.
Stay tuned.
Let's talk
share, subscribe. Talk to the race winner, Kevin. Congrats, buddy.
We got to. Josh, I appreciate you very
Man,
much,
thanks,
man.
Josh.
As
Wicked run
always,
tonight.
As always. Kevin, so race winner. You said, what bounty? What bounty?
Yeah, Josh was talking about everyone bringing the A games. Well, they brought their A games because I was worried all night. Man, I was pushing hard and I was having issues, man. But I was able to hold them up for a good bit and let them go a bit further up and try to catch them back up with saving a bit of tires during the start of the runs and catch them back up. But man, once that the end of the race was nuts. Everyone was fighting, and I just looked at everyone in front. I was catching him and just thought, I gotta. This is my time to stop, take on 4 fresh tires, and just hope it either stays green and I can catch everyone, or if they decide to take 2 and we get a caution and we bunch everyone back up, well, I'll get the fresher tires. And but yeah, it just played out perfectly again. Just
I said
can't believe it.
I said the right pit strategy here is going to win, and it did. You came in perfect timing. You and Malarkey had used up his last set of tires, and I'm sorry, he took 2 sets of tires, and you came in. You got 4. To finish out front, 7th win of the season. It's more not just about dominating in a good car and a good series, but these tracks seem to come to you after you have to figure it out, and it's a fuel mileage thing, or it's a drivability thing. It just seems like you figure out these racetracks, not just before, but kind of when the track comes to you on the racetrack. It just seems like that's what I hear every week. The track comes to me, or I find a way to make this happen.
Yeah, I just adjusted my driving style a bit during the night. At the start, I tried to save a bit of fuel. I was seeing some people lay back and try to hit that magic 25 lap target. If they could do it, man, hats off to them. I tried, and I was just losing too much time, and it just didn't seem like it would have been a good strategy for me. So I just decided to go for it. But yeah, I just perfect timing again. It's just like I gotta. I don't know. It just everything just lined up perfectly again tonight.
It's lucky 7, man. That's what it is. Lucky number 7 in the books for you, brother. Ah, man. Bristol next week. That's in honor of Willie Bunnell. It looks like it's gonna be a fun one too. Some new drivers in the field, some new talent for you. I'm excited to see what you guys are gonna be doing. I mean, we still got some racing to go, but these ARCA cars, they're a ton of fun to watch you guys get out there and race, and man, just it's great. It's great. You start on the pole, you finish right there. Kevin, congrats once again. Give your shout outs. It's always a pleasure.
Well, I got to start with thanking everyone that administers the Throwback Series. They doing an awesome job. Thanks to you guys at Signature Esport for broadcasting this. The broadcasts are insane. Thanks a lot. Got to give a shout out to the new guys, Sam and Justin. They were hard to fight with tonight. They brought their A games, and it's gonna be exciting for the rest of the season with them. Congrats to Jesse for a great run. He came back from way back, and I think if he had another run, he was flying. So yeah, uh, thanks to everyone watching. Keep on watching. Bring on those subs and everything, man.
What we're trying to do.
We enjoy this. It's a lot of fun.
We're trying to make you guys look like you are better than NASCAR, because tonight it was better than NASCAR. I'm just saying. All right, Kevin, congratulations on the race win. We'll see you next week, my friend.
All right, see ya.
Absolutely. That's the man himself, the race winner. We were able to get him in here and have a little chit chat with him. A ton of fun for everyone. Thank you to everybody out there watching Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. You're absolutely amazing. Make sure you give me a follow on Facebook.com/Signature Esports, YouTube.com/Signature Esports, and of course, and always, make sure that you go to Twitch and give us a follow over there as well. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. We're going to see you in the next one. Much love. We'll see you tomorrow night. The Wheels America Cup Series. Things are working a little bit better, so we're going to try to enjoy that. Don't do too much out there. The weather's nasty over here. It's been nasty for a while, so we're gonna try to work on our game and try to do a little bit more over there. Tune in tomorrow for some card openings, some pack openings, and some more racing. It's gonna be fun. Thank you. Appreciate you. See you in the next one.